All right, there's my binomial that I'm going to be solving, but first got to make the triangle. So you start out with a 1 at the top, and then you get your numbers in each row by adding the numbers above it. So it's easier to see once you keep going. 1, 2, because it's 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1, 1, 3, because it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1. And the next row, 1, it's 4, 6, 4, 1. And then each time you just keep adding the 2 numbers above it on a diagonal. You get 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. And the last row here, it keeps going on forever, but 1, 7, 21, 35, 35, 21, 7, 1. All right, now that you have that, you can start to solve your binomial. And in your triangle, this is row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, etc. So here, the exponent is 6, so the n value is 6, meaning that you use the numbers from row 6. So you start out with the 1, then you have your x value here, and so you go 3x squared to the 6, and no y value yet. You go down in the x value from the exponent goes from 6 to 0, and then with the y it goes from 0 to 6. And then you put in your negative 7y cubed, and that's just to the 1. Plus 15. Because you just go across your triangle here. You start with the 1, then the next term is the 6, then the 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. And now you're at the bottom of the x terms, so there's no exponent, it's just to the 1. 7y cubed to the 5. And your last one, we can squeeze it in. 1 negative 7y cubed. Now we'll have to continue it underneath. To the 6. And as you can see, the exponents go in the x value from 6 down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then there's none. And then y goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the next row, you start expanding. So that would be 3. First one here is 3 to the 6, which is 729. Then x, but it's not x to the 6, it's x to the 8 because you use your exponent laws. Or sorry, not x to the 8, it's x to the 12. Because of the exponent laws, since it's outside the bracket, you multiply these two, which is 12. You have your next term, 6 times 3 to the 5, which equals 243 x to the 10. Then you just have negative 7y cubed. The next one is 15 times 3 to the 4, which is 81. And x to the 8. You have, since the y is in negative 7 is in a bracket and the exponent is even, that means that this is gonna turn into a positive. So it's gonna be positive 49 y to the 6 plus 20 3 to the 3 is 27. 27x to the 6 times, since it's an odd number, it is going to be negative. So you get 7. Negative 343 y to the 9 plus 15. 3 to the 2 is 9. X 2 times 2 is 4. And the y value, negative 7 to the 4, it is even. The exponent's even, so it's going to be an even number, which is 2,401 y to the 12. Then you got to continue underneath with 6 times 3 to the 1, so it's just 3 x squared. The y value is 5, so it's odd. So it's going to be negative, which is negative 7 to the 5. Is 16,807 y. Then 3 times 5, which is 15, y to the 15. All right. And then the last one is going to be plus, here. Gotta make sure we show the plus sign. Plus negative 7 to the 6. Exponent is even, so it's going to be even. $117,649 y to the 18. All right. So now we multiply those together. So to start at 729 x to the 12 plus 6 times 243 equals 1,458, but that's also still times negative 7. Which is negative 10,000, so it's going to be minus 10,206. X to the 10, y to the 3. Then next, plus 15 times 81 times 49. $59,535. X to the 8, y to the 6. All right. Then the next one is 20 times 27 times negative 343. So it is minus 185,220. X to the 6, y to the 9. Plus 15 times 9 times 240 equals 324,000. Or sorry, 32,000. 32,400. X to the 4, y to the 12. Almost done. All right. Then the next one is going to be 6 times 30 times 3 times 16,000 times negative 16,000 and 807. Well, it's negative 300 to 2,526. X squared y to the 15. Oh, sorry, I can't see that. There. Then we got to continue underneath because you don't have any space left. Then the last one, plus $117,649. Oh, shoot. Y to the 18. And then there's your whole equation. Finished off.